Hello, today we're going to give you some tips on how to build this TV stand. But a few things before we get started. You'll need a Phillips head screwdriver and optionally a flathead screwdriver. This piece is heavy, so make sure to have a second pair of hands to help you. And just make sure everything's facing the right way when you're putting it together, and you'll do great. So let's get into it. Just a quick disclaimer, these tips don't cover every step, so make sure you follow the instructions and complete all the steps in order. On steps 7 through 9, we have pieces 10, 13, 9, 12, and 8. And the main thing to look out for on these steps is that all of these finished edges need to be on the same side in the end. So for example, we have piece 13, and we're going to put the finished edge down. And we have piece 10, finished edge down. And then the other thing on these steps is that this notch here in piece 10 needs to face the same way, point the same way as the cam lock holes on piece 13, like this. And then we have piece 9 here, finished edge down, notch facing forwards this way, the same way as the cam lock holes, just like that. Piece 12 here, finished edge down, cam lock holes forwards. And piece 8, finished edge down, notch facing forwards. Now we can put the cam locks in. And with the cam locks, we find that although a Phillips head screwdriver works, a flathead screwdriver works just a little bit better and helps get them a little bit tighter. So we'll go ahead and do these. All right, now that those are all in, we can move on. On steps 10 and 11, we have the part that we just put together, and we have piece 1 here. And on this one, we need to make sure that these notches on the back of these pieces are on the same side as this notch along the back of 1. So we'll go ahead and lift that into place. And then we also have pieces 7 and 11. On these, we just need to make sure that the groove lines up with the groove on this piece and that these cam lock holes are facing inwards, like this. And same with 11, groove on this side, cam lock holes facing inwards. And then we're good to put all the cam locks in. Where'd my screwdriver go? All right, now that we got all the cam locks in, we can move on. On step 16, we have pieces 4 and pieces 5. And the thing to make sure of on this step is that these cam lock holes are pointing the same way as these cam lock bolts, and that the unfinished side with the 3 holes is facing up like this. So we'll put all of those in, just like that. And now cam locks. All right, now that those cam locks are in, we can move on to step 17 and 18 with these long pieces here. And for those, we'll just put these up like this on the ends, and then we'll put these like this. And on this step, the thing that you need to watch out for is that these cam lock holes are facing inwards on the pieces, and that the unfinished edges are pointing down to match up with the unfinished edges on the bottom of these. So we'll go ahead and do that with this piece here, like this, and then again, cam lock holes facing in, and unfinished edge down. And then we'll put in the cam locks. All right, now that those cam locks are in, we can move on. On steps 26 and 27, we have a few pointers for you on attaching the doors. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is put this extra hinge here in the bottom hole. Then the other hinge that's already attached to the door will go into this top part. And then we'll slide this extra hinge onto the door, like that. And we'll put 1 screw in, and don't tighten them all the way. We need to adjust the door first. All right, they're both in most of the way, not all the way though. And we're going to check the evenness of our door. And it looks like we're pretty good there. So we'll just hold this in place and tighten these the rest of the way. All right, just double check that they're all tight and we're good to go. All right, there we have it, your new TV stand. We hope this video was helpful for you, and for more tips, tricks, and guides, go to walkeredison.com.